Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. The vertex of the function f of x is given as 9, negative 13 and the point 3, negative 4 lies on the parabola. If g of x equals to 4 times f of x negative 2, what is the value of g of 0 and f of 0? Okay, here we have vertex 9, negative 13 for the function f of x, and also we have information the point 3, negative 4 lies on the parabola. Since the graph of the function f of x is a parabola, f of x must be a quadratic function, and since there is a vertex, let's write the quadratic function f of x in vertex form. That is f of x equals to a times x negative h the whole square positive k. Here h comma k gives a vertex. Since the vertex is 9 negative 13, h comma k can be equated to 9 negative 13. That is the value of h is 9 and the value of k is negative 13. Let me plug in the values 9 and negative 13 for h comma k over here. Then we get f of x equals to a times x negative 9 the whole square. For k we have to plug in negative 13. Okay, still the quadratic function f of x is not complete because there is an unknown constant a. To get this unknown constant a, we can use the point 3, negative 4 because this point lies on the parabola that is on the graph of the function f of x. So let's plug in this x coordinate 3 for x over here and y coordinate negative 4 for f of x over here. Because whenever we have a function like f of x or sometimes g of x, sometimes h of x, so actually this f of x or g of x or h of x will represent the y coordinate. So let's plug in this negative 4, the y coordinate for f of x over here. Then we get negative 4 equals to a times for x, we have to plug in the x coordinate 3. Then we get 3 negative 9, the whole square, negative 13. Then we get negative 4 equals to a times 3 times negative 9 is negative 6, that is negative 6 the whole square, negative 13, negative 4 equals to, the value of negative 6 whole square is 36, so that is 36 times a negative 13. Let's add 13 to both sides of the equation. Then this negative 13, positive 13 will cancel out. When I simplify this, I'm getting positive 9 equals to 36a. Okay, let me continue over here. 9 equals to 36a. Let's divide both sides of the equation by 36. Then this 36 will cancel out. 9 goes into 9 one times, 9 goes into 36 four times. We get 1 over 4 equals to a. Okay, I got the value of a, that is 1/4. Let's plug in the value of a into the quadratic function we have over here. Then we get f of x equals to 1 over 4 times x negative 9 the whole square negative 13. Okay, now let's get the function g of x using this equation. Okay, let me rewrite this over here. That is g of x equals to 4 times f of x negative 2. Okay, g of x equals to, this is the stuff we have for f of x. Now to get the stuff for f of x negative 2, we have to plug in this x negative 2 for x over here. Then we get 1 over 4 times for this x, we have to plug in this x negative 2. Then I'm getting x negative 2 and we can take this negative 9 as it is, the whole square and negative 13. Okay, g of x equals to 4 times 1 over 4 times x. When we combine negative 2 and negative 9, we get negative 11. That is, we get x negative 11 the whole square, negative 13. Okay, let me continue over here. G of x equals to, let's distribute this 4 to this one and this one. Then I'm getting 4 times 1 over 4 times x negative 11 the whole square. And when I distribute this 4 to this negative 13, I'm getting negative 52. And this 4 will cancel out. G of x equals to 1 times this stuff is the same, that is x negative 11 the whole square negative 52. Okay, here I got g of x. Already we got f of x over here. Our aim is to get the value of g of 0 negative f of 0. Okay, now let's find that g of 0 negative f of 0 equals to get g of 0, we have to plug in 0 for x over here. Then we get 0 negative 11 the whole square negative 52. And to get f of 0, we have to plug in 0 for x over here, negative 1 over 4 times 0 negative 9 the whole square, negative 13. Okay, here 0 negative 11 is negative 11 whole square, negative 52, negative 1 over 4, and 0 negative 9 is negative 9, that is negative 9 the whole square, negative 13. And the value for this negative 11 whole square is 1 and 21. Negative 52, negative 1 over 4 times 81, negative 13. Okay, so when I combine this 1 and 21 and negative 52, I am getting 69. Okay, 69. and we can distribute this negative sign to this one and this one, then negative, and 1 over 4 times 81 can be written as 81 over 4, and negative times negative is positive 13. Okay, here let's combine this 69 and positive 13, then we get 82 negative 81 over 4. Okay, here we do subtraction between an integer and a fraction. Whenever I want to do addition or subtraction between a fraction and an integer, I have to multiply the integer by the denominator of the fraction. Once I am done with this multiplication, I can take this 4 as a common denominator. Okay, so 82 times 4 is 328 negative 81 over 4. Okay, when I subtract 81 from 328, I am getting 247, and in denominator we have 4. Okay, so here this is the value 247 over 4 is the value of g of 0 and negative f of 0. Or we can get the decimal value of this fraction, then we get 61.75. So therefore the value for the expression g of 0 negative f of 0 is 61.75.